Hey team, we had an incredible day yesterday. We poured our shop floor inside 36 cubic meters of concrete, which is over 50 yards, and then we went right out the back door and poured a 10 cubic meter colored stamped patio, over 3,800 square feet, which is a very big day for us. We killed it. Here we are, vibrating the concrete underneath the perimeter edge of that building. There's about 8 inches of void under there, and I get a lot of questions on why we don't pour the concrete first and then build the structure. And the main reasoning is the buildings are engineered and designed to be independent for their own strength. Now, they're designed to take the wind load and the snow load here in Alberta, and the slab is independent from the structure. So we call it a floating slab. It's still very important to get concrete underneath that perimeter edge. Beautiful day in southern Alberta. Here's Marshall running our brand new 46-inch power trowel from MBW, and it was fantastic. Such a great machine, all the power when you need it. You're getting those floors nice and level with that 46-inch span. And now here he is using the float blades to level the floor. We do a couple passes to flatten it, and then we switch to the finish blades on a 36-inch machine for this one. So we helped out with the edges while we could, and then we jumped right outside and poured the colored patio. And it was very windy. It's hard to tell with these videos, but you can see the poly just ripping there. And now we made sure to use a lot of juice on this one. We use VersaFilm, which is an evaporation retarder, and we spray that on the concrete at the bull float stage. It's very important to get that in early to seal it up and make sure everything's nice and consolidated on the surface, because when it starts setting and the wind, it just sets exponentially and you want to be ahead of it. So there's our edge profile going in, and now we're on the pad, wiping it out, giving it a texture. And you can see our snap line that we had. We pre-laid out for all those snap lines, and we snapped them while we were out there on knee boards, and that's the line we're going to follow with the stamp pattern. We can't start off the building, and we can't start off the forms. You're going to leave a gap somewhere, and it's going to be weird. So we always start off the snap line and work our way to the perimeters. Once we get to the edge, we're left with an odd shape or an odd sized plank, so we use skins to give it the stamp texture instead of an actual mat. So we just skin it, and it's nice and easy for us to fill in up against the building and the perimeter. Here's a look at Old Red there coming up, and things went great. Very pleased with how the project went. Here the floor is all polished. On the one side, we're spraying Cure and Seal. The other side of the floor is getting ground for epoxy, so we did not polish that. We just left it a little bit fuzzy. And now you can really see the poly going around 4 p.m. We did our 45-degree angled stamp off the corner just to switch the pattern of the stamp there. Tie it in nicely. Very happy with this shop.